Hey guys, so this week's theme on the Dance Club 5678 is strengths and weaknesses, and I'm really excited for this video because I can relate to it on so many levels. So I'm just going to jump right into it, and if you see me looking in this direction, it's because I typed up a list on my computer so I don't forget to say anything, so I'm going to be focusing on that mostly. So starting off with strengths, the first one is flexibility. I had to work towards my flexibility. So if you're not naturally flexible, I am not naturally flexible. So don't think that you can't be flexible just because you're not naturally flexible. You just have to work towards it and just stretch and work towards a goal. And flexibility does not just mean stretching, it means strengthening too. So you can't just stretch and then think that you're going to be able to get your leg up here. You have to build up the strength in your legs too, and in your back and anywhere else that can be flexible. So I just find like Dave LePay's Adagio, like what are they called? Can't even remember. Grand Battements. I find all of that very easy just because I am flexible, and I don't know, that's just one of my strengths. I'm really confident in it. Like whenever we do an Adagio with like Dave LePay to the side and like Promenade, I'm so like, yes, I can do this. So that is one of the reasons that I am really good at all that stuff, is because I'm confident in it. Same thing with Grand Allegro. I just really like big jumps, mostly because I have a decent jump and I'm pretty flexible. So I find saut de chaise, grand jetés, tour jetés, fouette jumps. I don't like, not fouettes, like turning fouettes, but like when you jump up and then you flip over, those fouettes. Sorry, I'm so scatterbrained right now. All of those big jumps, just Grand Allegro, I'm really confident in, and I really like it. So that is another one of my strengths. The next one I said was jumping, because my jump is usually on and off. Sometimes it's just like a regular normal jump, but sometimes I can jump really high. And I don't know, I think it's on and off just right now because I am kind of like hitting a plateau. Like I keep trying to increase, but I don't know, I don't feel like I'm actually like getting better. So I think that's why my jump is on and off right now, but it's usually pretty high. And I'm happy with my jump. Like I don't have the best jump, by far not the best jump at all. The next strength I have listed here is point work, just because I really like point work, and I feel like point work is like soft and gentle and girly and like all this kind of stuff that I like. My first weakness is turning. I am just not a good turner. Pirouettes in any position I cannot do. Finally, I'm doing consistent doubles on point. Like whenever I turn, I do a double. Arabesque turns are my worst by far. I cannot turn an arabesque. I just can't. Okay, next I have Petit Allegro. Probably because I like Grand Allegro so much more, and I like traveling because I have really long legs, so I like traveling a lot. But with Petit Allegro, it's all like under yourself, and I'm not really that good at it, especially Petit Allegro on point. Not on point, but like in point shoes. No. Next, I have learning choreography and remembering choreography, because I just can't learn choreography from a video. Like we've been watching VCRs of the ballet that we're doing this year, my ballet school. We're doing Midsummer's Night's Dream, and we have to learn it from this video, and everyone else can learn from videos except for me. Well, maybe not. Like a lot of my friends are like, ugh, I hate learning from videos, which I do hate learning from videos. I just can't learn from videos, and I can't remember anything. Like the next day I'm like, oh wait, what did we do? Next is improv. I'm really shy and I don't like expressing myself through anything, so I'm just not good at improv. I always blank out and I get really nervous in front of even like just my teacher and my friends. Next is expressing myself through my dance, because I am like a really shy person. It's the reason probably why I'm hitting this plateau, because now it's not just about like technique, it's about dancing. Lastly is my body image, and when people hear body image, they always think like, oh, you think you're fat, you're not fat, so you shouldn't be thinking about it. But just like, I don't like what my body looks from the side sometimes. Like at bar, when I'm looking in the mirror, I'm like, ugh, why do I have to look like that? Like my ribs are sticking out, my lower stomach sticks out, my butt sticks out. I'm like arched in my back, and I just don't like what my body looks like. But I think in the mirror, like when I'm looking at myself, I'm like enhancing what I like the bad things about my body by like 20. So like maybe my stomach isn't sticking out, but I think it looks like I'm like obese, and then I try to suck it in, and then I don't look good because then I can't breathe because I'm sucking in my stomach, and I'm like So those are my strengths and weaknesses, and now I just want to give you some tips about just like overcoming your weaknesses and strengthening your strengths. So firstly, I have, which is really cliche, but I have believe in yourself. Just don't get discouraged over your weaknesses. Everyone has weaknesses. I know everyone says that, but everyone does. Not everyone is perfect. The reason you think some people are perfect is because they don't get discouraged about their weaknesses, and they work on their weaknesses, and they work on your strengths too. Like, you can't just work on your weaknesses. You have to strengthen your strengths. So maybe, let's say Petit Allegro's here, and I don't know, Adagio is here. Make Adagio go up to here, and make Petit Allegro go up to here. Like, you're always going, one thing is always going to be better than the other thing, but this thing doesn't always have to be all the way down here. This thing can be up here, but then this thing is going to be all the way up here. You can't see my hand because it's out of the frame now, but you know what I mean. Next is don't listen to what jealous dancers say. I had these two girls when I was first learning torche when I was like 10 or something that didn't even go to our studio. They were like trying out classes or something. They were like laughing at me whenever I did anything, and they were like playing it off like they were joking around with me, but they were laughing at me, and then I got discouraged, and then I didn't ever want to do torche. So don't be like me and don't listen to what jealous dancers say, because they're just jealous and they want you to go down. So they're like maybe here, or like maybe they're even here, but they want to look like they're going higher just by making you go down here. So just go up here. Next is take corrections positively. When a teacher corrects you, don't say like, oh, she corrected me on that, she hates me, I'm bad at this. Maybe she said plie more on your jumps. I don't know. Say, okay, she told me to plie more on my jumps, I'm going to plie more on my jumps, and that is going to make you jump higher. So take corrections positively. The next three, the like be inspired, and the last two tips that I have all coincide. So I'll just explain them all at once. I put down be inspired, always have a goal in mind, and remember that you love ballet. So be inspired, just like watch YouTube videos or like watch a ballet and say like, oh, I want to dance like that, and she looks like she's having so much fun, or he, and say, okay, so now make a goal and say and work towards that goal. And don't, like, when you get towards your goal, like when you finally can do like 3 pirouettes on a constant basis, don't say like, okay, now I can do 3 pirouettes on a daily basis. Say, okay, now I want to do 4 pirouettes on a daily basis. Like, always increase your goal. And also, like, most importantly, remember why you dance. If you're like me, or like most girls, probably all of you love ballet, whatever type of dance that you do. Remember that you love it, and remember why you're doing it, because it makes you feel happy, because you have fun doing it, because whatever the reason is, just remember that. Please take everything that I just said and put it into your self. I hope that this video helped you guys, because I think that the main reason some people have weaknesses is because of they're discouraged and they don't have confidence in those like things that in their weaknesses. So just believe. I don't know what to say. I just really want everyone to be a good dancer. I really hope this video helped you guys, and please try to remember like some of the stuff that I said. I don't know what to say anymore. I thought this video was going to be so easy to film, but it's like a lot to say. Okay, well, I will see you guys next week. I hope you liked this video. Goodbye. Like, how should I end it? Is that a good ending? I think it is.